Hey guys, this is the Max Invest YouTube channel here, and today we're going to be discussing what's going on in the markets. Now, we're going to begin with the ASX 200. So, the ASX has been on an upwards trend for multiple months ever since the beginning of November when it was just under 6,000 and now it's 6,800. This is approaching the previous all-time highs of around 7,100. Now, we saw a substantial pullback a couple of days ago to 6,600 because of the volatility in the markets with GameStop. However, this quickly rebounded as the Federal Reserve said they were going to keep interest rates low at 0.1% up until 2024. This gave people more faith in the markets and more investment came in. Now, I don't expect a crash in the US or the ASX markets this year. One reason for that is the Federal Reserve are likely to keep interest rates low. Powell and Yellen are planning on keeping the rates low. Even though there have been some hints as to raising rates, they have already said they want to average 2% inflation over the next few years, and to do that they're going to need to have rates low. Currently, we are not seeing a massive amount of inflation despite the increase in money supply. Money supply has increased in the US from roughly 3 trillion to 5 trillion. Generally, this would cause inflation. However, this has been accompanied by money velocity decreasing from roughly 7 to roughly 4. This means money does not circulate 7 times, now it circulates 4 times before being put into savings or put in the markets. This is effectively the reason why we see low inflation. However, I do expect in 2022 and 2023 inflation will begin to kick up. And this is because lockdowns will begin ending and people will be spending more and money velocity will go up. Now, if money velocity increases back to its old levels like 7 or 6, anywhere around there, with a money supply of 5 trillion in the US, that's going to send GDP flying and inflation flying. What will then have to happen is the Federal Reserve will need to start raising rates in the US. The second this starts happening and restrictive monetary policy comes in, we're going to see the market starting to pull back significantly. I expect this to begin happening in 2022 or 2023, and I'm quite bearish for those years. Now, let's take a look at GameStop. GameStop is one of the stocks that has been shorted the most in the US market. This resulted in one of the biggest short squeezes in history, pushing the share price from around $20 up to $480. This meant a lot of hedge funds lost a significant amount of money due to shorting GameStop. However, in the past couple of days, GameStop seems to have been calming down significantly. It has gone from $480 to now $90, and it doesn't seem like it's going to get pushed up any further. I could be wrong, but I don't think it will happen. r/Wall Street Bets have been constantly posting memes about holding the line and trying to keep the stock up at its all-time highs. However, it seems like a lot of people are profit taking, and the more this stock goes down, the more people will have less faith in it and the more profit taking will occur. It did hold the $90 mark overnight in the US market. However, I think this will be short-lived and the stock will go down. A similar thing has happened with AMC stock, which had a massive move from roughly $2 up to roughly $24. This has also been pushed down significantly. However, not everything is bad for these stocks. AMC managed to raise $300 million of capital in just one day. This will significantly help the company, and that's pretty funny. Another great stock I'm looking at in the ASX is Fortescue Metals. Fortescue Metals is an iron ore company that produces iron ore at $13 a ton. This is insane because the iron ore price, as you can see, is $148 a ton. Moreover, Fortescue have a great CEO, Twiggy Forrest, who is very forward-looking and wants to produce iron ore with zero emissions using hydrogen. This company looks really great, and it's one I'll be watching over the coming weeks. I'm looking for it to get down to the $16, $17 range where it has strong support there before I make an entry point. However, this may never happen. I hope it happens, but it may not happen. Well, that brings us to the end of the video. This was just a brief breakdown of what's going on in the markets, what I'm looking at, and what's happening with GameStop and AMC. If you enjoyed, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Tell me down in the comments what you think of the video. I can't do a deep dive every day because it takes a little bit too much research to get the PowerPoints ready every day. So this is a slightly lower effort video, but I hope it was entertaining regardless.